chit-chat for a little bit. Tell me when we are live.
Look at that, we're live.
Woo! Happy Friday!
Happy Friday, good morning. We are outside.
I'm working on my tan.
I cannot see a cloud in the sky. It is
was
beautiful. This was not a last minute decision. We
talked about it yesterday.
We talked about it yesterday. There is a small chance, right, for rain.
I checked the forecast yesterday and it told me at 10 o'clock it was going to rain. So I told Sam, let's bring umbrellas. So I actually have an umbrella in my car because we were prepared for the rain today.
Not a chance. There's not a cloud in the sky. I don't know what. No.
I think
false.
being a weatherman is one of the very few professions that you can be wrong and still get paid.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you. Miranda, tell me about your shoulder.
Oh, you guys, so yesterday I went and I got a vaccine recommended by my doctor, you know, like gotta be healthy. So I walked over, we have a Sanford not too far from our office. I walked over there, got my shot in my shoulder, and then I was like, this was at like 1:30, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a hot yoga class. Well, it was shoulder day. And
garbage.
Let's just say my left arm is worthless today. So
I'd say
that,
so.
yeah, it hurts.
Okay, so
I can't lift it higher than this right now.
Brandon, tell our audience what you are going to be talking about in your topic today.
Well, stop telling me what to do.
I'm asking.
Okay, thank you. So
Not commanding.
this is KMS 10 at 10.
If you would like to.
And we are here to give you the latest tips, tricks, ideas, conversation topics in the digital advertising world. And today I will be talking about everybody's favorite Christmas in July.
Christmas in July. And I will be asking a question today. And a question that I would love everyone to participate in. And we'll get to it when it's my turn for the topic. But the question is, what's the future of Instagram and what is that going to look like? What's going to happen with Instagram? And we're going to talk a little bit about kind of where it has come from, how it started, what it's doing different, and then where we think it's going to go. So I'm excited to have that conversation. So if you're just tuning in, make sure to think about that and comment on what you think Instagram is going to look like in the future when it comes time.
Are people even going to use Instagram in the future?
Well, who knows? We have a couple of events maybe we want to plug real fast.
Yeah, for sure. So really excited about our video marketing webinar coming up August 23rd, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
August 23rd at 10 a.m. We are doing a video marketing webinar. Aaron and Tabaria from our team will be talking about that. So you can go onto our Academy page on keymediasolutions.com and learn more about the webinar and register. It's totally free, so you don't want to miss that. And then we've got a big conference coming up, Sam.
Yep. The big conference that we have coming up is September 20th. That is Concept 1. It's going to be here in Sioux Falls. We're partnering with TDG. This is the second annual Concept 1. We also did it last year, so we're really excited to bring on some good speakers from across the country to talk about digital media. So if you're interested in learning more about that, check out concept1expo.com where you can buy your ticket and do that there.
Do you know what Concept 1 stands for, Sam?
I mean, I've read it on the website.
So Concept 1, I'll tell you about it because I think it's super cool. So Concept 1 originates from the idea that from this conference we want people to walk away with one actionable item, one item that they are educated enough on and have all the tools to actually go back to their teams and their businesses and implement. So
cool.
The ONE, it's all capital because it actually stands for something. So the Concept 1 stands for the online next gen engagement. So
awesome.
Staying in front of the curve and just being able to do the latest and greatest to continue creating engagement with the next generations.
So go check that out.
Woo!
So, you want to jump into Amazon Prime Day?
Yeah, so Amazon Prime Day was the 16th, was earlier this week, and I equate it to Christmas in July because basically it was a free-for-all. People were buying a whole bunch of stuff, crazy stuff for super low prices. And actually Amazon didn't release any specific numbers, but Amazon reported that this was their best shopping day for Amazon pretty much ever. It blew 2017's numbers out of the water, and it was actually even bigger than Cyber Monday or Black Friday. So they actually extended. Amazon Prime Day was actually 36 hours this year. Last year it was 30 hours, and they saw huge increases in sales for their Amazon products. A big piece of that is that they actually had those products discounted before Amazon Prime Day actually started. but even the other retailers that weren't necessarily part of Amazon Prime stuff saw huge increases in their sales. And one thing that I thought was super interesting is if any of you are Prime members and we're trying to make purchases, at least 3/4 of our office was on the 16th. They had some issues with their website. I mean, they had some tech issues, and there were a lot of people that weren't able to get in when they wanted to browse products or search prices. And so they actually had the error page that showed photos of the dogs of people that work at Amazon. So Maya could have been up there if you worked at Amazon. But it actually was such a big hit that they had a hashtag that started trending. I have it written down what hashtag it was. The dogs of Amazon hashtag started trending on Twitter, because what could have been a huge nightmare, a huge technical nightmare for Amazon actually turned out being a pretty positive PR stunt, if you will. So for Amazon, things went really, really well on the 16th, and hopefully your parents and spouses and friends bought you some awesome Christmas presents. But I expect Amazon's probably going to roll out something even bigger and better next year because of this incredible success that they've been seeing.
I don't know. I mean, are you surprised? Are you surprised that, I mean, it was as big as it was?
I'm surprised that the technical difficulties didn't have as a larger impact, or that the way that they handled those technical difficulties with people. I mean, Amazon is set up for people to go online to browse and buy products. So the fact that they had those issues on their biggest sale day of the year and still came out with the best numbers they've ever had and had a positive PR experience because of that, I think just speaks volume to the perception that people have about Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I mean, I just think it's a testament to the rise of online shopping, right? I mean, that's what it is. It's the ease of online shopping, and Amazon is obviously the place where people are capitalizing on it. And it just goes to show that nothing is going to stop people from shopping online.
Well,
even
2-day shipping.
A page full of dogs.
Did either of you buy anything on Amazon?
I am not an Amazon Prime member, so no, I did not.
No, I have a love-hate relationship with online shopping, so I'm not there yet. But I'll probably end up there.
It loves you and you hate it, or
maybe. Well, it's
Think
trying to
it
love
hates
me.
it.
I get enough ads for it. You know, I know it's around.
I know. I don't know. I feel like I'm a very tangible person when I go shopping. I want to touch, feel, smell, try it on, whatever. So
Jasmine made a comment, you guys.
Sure.
We need to sand and repaint the table.
I just said, I was like, somebody email us about an internship, because this would be a great project for an intern.
No, we can't. If we make these too nice, people are going to see them, they're going to steal them.
Oh, we did have issues with that.
Yeah.
Our previous patio furniture was stolen, so we
This
have
is
to,
why we can't have nice things.
It gives it a retro feel,
Yes.
you know?
This is why we can't have nice things.
yeah.
Because people steal stuff.
Sam, tell us about Instagram, my man.
Well, I am curious. The reason that I wanted to bring this up, not necessarily as a topic, is I think it's a good conversation to have. It's a good question to ask. Is where, not just social media, but where is Instagram going? The reason that I bring this up is because we have been in the office today. We have just been obsessed with the new Instagram update. And if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. You can now play music on your Instagram stories and select from their library of music.
When did that roll out?
I don't know. I got it yesterday.
I got it this morning.
You got it this morning.
Isn't it an integration with Spotify?
Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is. We'll do some digging. But so anyway, it's awesome. And so I was playing with it last night. We've been playing in the office. And so that got me thinking, what is Instagram going to do next? And so I got a couple of things that I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at. What did Instagram do differently when it first came on the scene? And my thought was, and these are my thoughts, this is kind of what I think, I'd say the two biggest things that was different about Instagram when it came on was the 1-to-1 picture ratio, so square pictures, and then the introduction of filters. I mean, we take it for granted because filters are on everything today, but Instagram was one of the first platforms, social platforms, to say check out these cool filters, and it took a normal picture and turned it into the artistic picture. So I'd say that was something new. Another thing that I think should be said about Instagram, and I think this is huge, is the platform's ability to look around and say, what are people interested in, and then integrate those trends into the platform. Perfect example. People are obsessed with videos. That's nothing new. But Instagram, once it came out, it was all pictures. But once it started to see that people are obsessed with videos, short form content, short form videos allowed on Instagram. Next thing, Snapchat taking off with stories. What does Instagram do? It takes a look at that success and implements Instagram stories.
But they implemented a lot of those things pretty quickly too. I mean,
Very
they
quickly.
didn't wait.
I mean, video
very
came
long.
not long after Vine launched.
Yep.
With the short form videos,
Yep.
10 seconds.
Yep.
Then along came Snapchat with the Snapchat stories.
Yep.
And in every instance between Vine, Instagram, now they've done 6-second videos, and now with the creation of IGTV, we'll see how it does. But we've seen that they've outdone those platforms.
Well,
Yeah.
and I think just how quick they are about rolling out those updates so that it's really relevant. And it's not after the fact if people get latched onto a different platform that offered it first. Instagram has just been so quick about
to integrate
offering
that
what
stuff.
people are obsessed with or
So,
what people desire.
Jasmine says more and more people will favor telling their personal stories through photos and videos, and Instagram will become increasingly more important to advertisers. I think that's very true. I think it's where people are where businesses are going to show up.
Yep.
So thank you, Jasmine, for your input. Please comment and answer the question, what do you think Instagram is going to look like a year or two from now? What do you think the future of Instagram is going to look like? So another thing that I think Instagram did that was just a great example of them looking around and seeing what's successful and integrating it into the platform, live videos. So Instagram took a look around. You could do live videos on Facebook, you could do live videos on YouTube. Instagram integrated that feature. Now finally, another thing that they just recently did is IGTV. So now they're looking at long form video content, and they've done that after Facebook has introduced Facebook Watch. YouTube has YouTube Premium, where you can watch original content on YouTube. And now we have IGTV. So that's something else that I think it's a great example of Instagram looking around. So my question to you two is, what's it going to look like a year from now? What do you think is going to be the prominent feature, and who do you think is going to be using Instagram a year from now? Okay, Nolan said this. This is Nolan's answer. It will be interesting to see how much of a creative outlet it will become with video and music capabilities. That's an interesting point. So do you think there'll be original content for like people producing music?
Well, that's kind
Interesting
of where
thought.
my mind is going. Is do you think that eventually
Nice thought,
Instagram
Nolan.
is going to be competing or working alongside with companies like Netflix, Hulu, those original video content pieces?
Well, now if that's true, if now their music feature is integrated with Spotify, that's a partnership right there. So potentially, maybe the vertical video. Now we're gonna have Netflix on vertical video
Could you imagine that? Netflix originals in a vertical
in
platform.
a vertical platform.
But
That
think
would
about
be
it though. The
Episodes, because what's the long form? The longest form on IGTV, not the 10-minute limits, but
An hour.
an hour. So you could have episodes.
Yeah.
So
I'd watch me some New Girl on my phone.
Absolutely. I'm
Interesting.
excited.
But if you think about it,
Interesting.
though, I
Interesting
mean, because
thought.
otherwise, isn't there a Netflix app or like you watch? I mean, people stream stuff on their mobile devices all the time, whether it's on whether they go to the website or they download an app or whatever. So if I can look at all of my friends' social feeds in one app, but then also watch my favorite shows.
can you imagine going IGTV and then like seeing the comments of people commenting on that episode?
That would be hilarious.
It'd almost be like back in the day where everybody
Instagram
would
HQ
sit down
used to be
and
watching
watch
this.
TV,
Yeah.
like watch this show is at 6 p.m. Central, so like everybody comes home and eats dinner and watches that show, and then you talk to your friends on the phone or like at work the next day about that show.
Dude, live
This is just
chat.
the digital version of that.
So
Live TV shows with live chat.
Yep. So imagine like you have, because you know in Snapchat you can have snap groups, right?
Yeah.
So say in IGTV you can have IGTV groups, and so if there's like a new episode or if there's a new follower, you can share that video to the group and you can all watch it together. And you can like all comment together.
We should call Instagram Instagram.
Is that the future of Instagram? So please continue to comment. What do you think Instagram is going to look like a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line before the apocalypse gets us? What do you think Instagram
The dinosaurs
is
are
going
coming
to-
back.
Okay, final thoughts. Let's wrap things up. We're at 10:14, and I know we don't want to go too much longer.
It's a little toasty out here.
Final thoughts. Do you think Instagram is going to be around 5 years from now? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think just from the way that they have inserted themselves into all of the updates that other platforms are rolling out and then continue to do it better, whatever it looks like, it might be totally different, but I definitely think Instagram is going to have some sort of presence 5 years from now.
I am gonna, okay, so you say yes. Question everybody out there is, do you think Instagram will be around 5 years from now? I'm going to go the other way, and I'm gonna say no. And what I think is gonna happen is I think we are going to have one mega app that is just going to take the place of all of the social media platforms.
And you don't think Instagram is going to do that? It's
I
already adapting Snapchat, Vine, YouTube now.
I think it's going to be like a WhatsApp for the
I hate WhatsApp. Hate it.
I think it's going to be like a WhatsApp, and it's just going to take everything. That's what I think. It may be around, but it is going to be like a MySpace or a LinkedIn.
Here's a question I got for you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Here's my question for both of you.
Uh-oh.
Since they're adapting all these social platforms, YouTube, Vine, Facebook, they're kind of adapting everything into one. Do you think it's possible in the next 5 years, or you say not 5 years, the next 2 or 3 years, they adapt a music streaming service like Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud into their platform?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I 100% say yes, and the reason that I say that, take a look at YouTube. The most popular content on YouTube right now is music. And people, one of the biggest reasons people go to YouTube is to listen to music. So I don't think it's far away. I think, well, you can listen to YouTube music. Can't you listen to YouTube music now? And there's a
subscription form of some sort.
On YouTube Premium, you can download any videos, create playlists. They're all ad-free, and you can listen to them offline. So my question is do you think Instagram is going to be the next one to do that? That you pay to use Instagram?
I don't know if they'll be the next one to do it, and the reason that I say that is because Instagram, from what I just outlined, it doesn't sound, to me, it's not like they're the first ones to try something. So I think...
They typically take what's out there and then just improve on it.
I agree. So I think, maybe once YouTube gets it figured out, and maybe if we start to see that feature like in Facebook, maybe we'll start to see maybe a better version of that in Instagram. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, good conversation today. Our AC just turned on, and now it's making a lot of noise.
I think the door's open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we will wrap things up today. Please, thank you for all your comments. Please feel free to comment on this as we go forward. I'm Sam.
I'm Miranda.
We'll see you next Friday. Maybe outside again. This was nice.
Woo!
This was nice.
This coffee's a little hot for outside, I think.
Yeah,
should have gotten iced coffee today.
This is about